might have gotten everything connected right. I'm just trying to see if things are going to...
Plastics, metals.
Okay. All right. Cool. Anybody watching? If you're watching, give me a holler so I know who's here. I'm going to break out the chat, and I'm only going to about the chat. Okay. Not sure how many people are watching. Oh, there's one other thing I need to do. Let's X out of that. Hope I just didn't screw things up. Bear with me. If you guys saw this setup that I got going on. It still shows me live. I want to create stream output. Okay. All right, One Braz, thank you for, I see you in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me okay, and if you can see me okay, and then I'll get going on what I got going on here. So anyways, just yeah, let me know in the chat if you can hear me and if everything's okay. I got a couple different camera views. Got a little close up, see what I'm working on. Got a nice camera up over there, kind of overviewing everything. And then of course I got my face shot. What's going on, Victor? Sounds good. All right. Sounds good. All right. There is a little bit of a delay, so I'll understand that. But if you have any questions that are directly to me, if you can do a little bit extra step and just like hit the @ symbol, and then a list of people will come up and you can just start to type my name. And that way it'll actually highlight it on my screen, and that way I know that I need to address a question. But anyways, I am here to build the Shendrone Squirt. And what that is a carbon fiber frame that I purchased. And I had to 3D print the ducts. These are out of Tesla TPU. Nice and squishy. And that's the one thing I didn't get. Hang on. I have already done its baby brother, and this is called the let's see if I can get a better shot. This is the nutmeg, and all the ducts are once again 3D printed with TPU, and it's got a GoPro mount on it so that I can get some nice cinematic footage. And as you see, the squirt is a little bit bigger. This guy, I don't know. I need to do some tuning, and I'm not good at that portion of it yet. I've been playing around with it, but I figured having, you know, more tools in my toolbox to record video, and you know, this is kind of a soft target, kind of flying around where there's people and stuff. So in case you bump into something, you're not hitting with just open props. So anyways, let's see. This video switcher is a Stream Deck. Let's see. Just a Stream Deck. So anyways, my goal is to just get as far into this project as I can tonight. I don't want to be up too late, but there's the other part of it after I build it is I actually have to put it on the computer and configure everything in Betaflight. And as it sits right now, the way I'm set up for the build, all my cameras are completely away from my computer. I can't control anything on the computer. That's why I got the Stream Deck, so I can just switch back and forth and kind of get perspective. Kind of put a little thought to how I'm setting this up, but I guess I'll get it built, and then probably part 2 will be tomorrow, where I'll hook it up to the computer. I'll be able to share my screen and program it in Betaflight, and hopefully get it flying from there. So how many props? How heavy are the props covers? Did you manage to reduce the weight at all? These props are literally, the upper portions of it are 2 layers thick around. It is very thin, and the way this thing is powered, the way this thing is set up, it's just supposed to be a really good Cinewhoop style. I don't know if you guys follow Nurk on YouTube, but I watch pretty much all of his videos when he comes out with one, and he flies the Squirt a lot. So anywho, so I'm just going to just start to build. I'll kind of talk a little bit about the parts that I chose as far as manufacturers. I found with the situation with the coronavirus going on, FPV parts have been very hard to find, and as soon as they hit the websites, it's kind of like toilet paper. People are showing up and they're just hoarding the parts and stuff. I actually saw a post that somebody was like, hey, FPV stores, start limiting how many people can buy, because we got hoarders going on. So, but these are HGLRCs 1407 3600 kV motors. They're purple. So I got kind of a psychedelic kind of color scheme going on. I'm going to have, of course, the black frame, yellow ducts, purple props to match my purple motors, and I got a blue GoPro mount for my Session 5, Hero Session 5. So I'm going to start with the motors, break them all out. I did just order this helping hands and this mat just to help with my drone building projects. I didn't have it before. I just had it set up over on a different table with anytime I drop something, I dropped it in a big box of filament that's underneath that workbench that is still from where I moved, and I've lost a couple parts down inside there. So I am installing a multi-component stack. Not an all-in-one. I'll show you. I'll break that out in a minute, but I pretty much got all the parts right here. Camera, VTX, flight controller, power distribution board. Now, I am in the process of, well, as soon as my radio, I ordered a new radio. It's on a pre-order. As soon as that comes in, I will be converting most of my fleet over to TBS Crossfire long range system. I have the module. I have a couple more receivers coming in the mail. I have one in my possession. But the current radio that I have to take it apart and do this modification with there's a component that I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it basically helps with the telemetry with the Crossfire, and because of that, I could possibly damage my radio to the point where it won't function. So I just ordered a new radio to get away from that whole situation. Plus, there's another whole thing with that particular manufacturer where they started producing stuff that wasn't supporting other stuff and kind of like fighting and it's just not playing well with the rest of the stuff that's out there, you know. So I got something pretty much multi-protocol, work with anything I can get out there, and go from there. So I guess for starters, I'm going to mount up the motors, and then I'm going to start with the stack. Let's see. I don't need this in the way. Going down to here. You guys can see that all right. Don't need to see my face. Y'all are not chatting much, so I don't know if you're out there watching or not. Holy crap. Tons of extra screws. This will be 1, 2, 3, 3 completely from scratch. Oh, that's not a good idea. That was almost one of those moments that live stream gone wrong. I just about jumped my table. Whew. Doing other stuff off and on during your stream. Nice. What are you working on? Tell me what you guys are working on. Got anything printing? I did some printing today. The screen that you see behind me, there's I guess you can't see it. There's like 3D printed clamps holding it to a frame, and I needed to print a couple more. Victor, what are you printing? I know you're always printing something. Tony, I am going to make sure that I get that package out to you this week. Making some signs. Nice. What are you making your signs with? I have a Cricut. I just made a couple signs. Not printing nothing, huh? If I can bring this closer. Hey, that's a little better. I can read it without looking. No rush, dude. Thank you for everything. Oh, man, I told you, man. Paying it forward. I've had some donations given to me. So I'm just paying it forward. Getting rid of some stuff that I really just don't use anymore. I'm not going to lie. I needed some packing tape. And I got some packing tape. Just making sure that the screws that are coming up through are not hitting any of the wires. And it looks like that one just looks really close. I don't like that. Are there different size screws here? Aha! There are. Some are longer than others. Oh, that's much better. Seems like it's not the right size. It's gotta be. What's going on, Shom? Got the drinking going on there, buddy? Yeah, I'm one of the most least political people that you probably could meet. And I try not to get involved in topics that I don't know about. And politics is definitely going to be one of them. But I have my opinions, and I feel like opinions sometimes are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Most of the time they stink, and they should be kept to themselves. So, that being said, we won't talk about politics. So, anywho, this guy, I've actually been putting off building it for a couple days now because I wanted to have some time to actually sit down and do it without being disturbed. And I thought it would be a good project to live stream on my channel. In case you can't see, oh, these are a magnifying glass because I'm getting old and I can't see so goods no more. There's two different size lengths, two different lengths. I don't want the wrong ones being put into place. All right, where was I? Yes, this is a 3D printed ducts, the Shendrone Squirt version 2. And this is the nutmeg. It's a quadcopter. Let's call them quadcopters. A drone is military issue. Quadcopter is hobby level. How's that for technical terms, huh? Really shouldn't take that long. If I was to just not sit here and not fart around at all, it would be a couple hours. BSing with you guys might take a little bit longer. But I haven't live streamed in a while. Because I just have been in bad space myself. I'm not going to lie. I've been a little depressed, a little bit tired, a little bit overworked. I have been working through the situation that we're in and going through. But I was deemed essential from the get-go. I haven't really had, but I got one day off. Because we weren't sure if the actual jobs that we were working on were going to stay open. But other than that, I have been working. Aw, look at you guys. Promoting my like button. Thank you. I do have another live stream. Once I'm done with this, we're going to break open a package that I received late last week. And maybe I will be inspired to do something with it. And I'm not gonna give no spoilers. And nobody else should either if you are privy to private information. Please and thank you. But depending on how long this takes me, I could easily enough just twist one of the cameras around. Plug it into Betaflight. Well, I do have Betaflight here too. I'll just do that. We'll see what happens. I did just recently do a rebuild, and it no go as planned, let's just say. Drone cases. Drone cases. I don't know what you're looking. What do you mean drone cases? I printed lots of drone cases. Most of them are tiny whip ones. But oh, that's a long one. Coffee and donuts. You're more than welcome to bring me some coffee and donuts. I would love that. All right, there's 4 motors mounted. All right. So next, we're going to have to break out. Let's get you out of here. This is a 20 stack, 20 millimeter stack. Got the power distribution board. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. We don't need close-ups for any of this anyways. The flight controller and the VTX. It came all as a kit. And I just got to start to mount it up. All right. All right, 20 millimeter stack it is. How big is this drone? This will be about the size of a 5-inch quad. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, let's see. It's going to be like this. Let's try to, too much stuff in my way. So that's kind of how it's going to look. And here's a 5-inch. So eh, my perspective isn't that great. So, you know, like, let's see. That's a 4-inch frame, so yeah, close to like a 4-inch. They say it's a 3-inch because it's going to be running 3-inch props, but all right, let's kill that for a moment. So yeah, the Cinewhoops-ish like this are all pretty much classified as 3-inch. Now I already installed this flight stack in a different quad, and that was the one where I burnt something and I haven't disassembled it to see whether it is, but I did do a boo-boo, and I'm not gonna put it past that boo-boo. And I forgot to put the antenna on the BTX when I plugged the battery in for the first time, and I saw a puff of smoke, and everything works but video. So like I said, I haven't dived into it to see whether or not that is the case. But there's other issues with it as well. Alright. What type of battery would that take? Now I've got, this is going to fly a 5-inch size battery. I got 1550 4S batteries. So it's going to have plenty of juice. I'm hoping that it ain't too heavy. The nutmeg takes, is basically the same motors and everything, just smaller props because it's obviously smaller, but it's got the same motors. I went with a different stack than that is for this, but that one, it was too small to take the weight of the 1550, so I got some 850 4S, and it screams. It screams on that thing. So yep, 4S 1550s is what I've got that I run my regular 5-inch freestyle as well as my racer. But it doesn't look like any of the local clubs are going to be doing any 5-inch this year. It is we've been taken over by the 3-inch toothpick class. And hey, Ron Floyd, how you now? I am fantastic. It has been a while, my friend. But yeah, the 3-inch style is really become popular with the local guys. One of my buddies, Bear, with the laser, you guys saw that video. He got a new one the other day, and we were over there at his house flying it for the first time, and he was giggling so hard. It was like just so funny to hear him. Just this big guy just having such a good time flying this little quad, you know? It was great. It is nice though. I have a pretty small backyard at this place, and but I could just like fly through the neighbors' yards. Just got to be careful I don't crash, because otherwise I'm hiking and I'm kind of trespassing. So I try to be careful. Crashed a little one today, and I ended up having there's a creek that runs along the house too, so I kind of went down the creek, kind of where in behind the neighbor's house, and then came out of the creek and was able to find it. But awesome. I'm thankful that you showed up, Ron, one of my longest supporters. Super appreciate it. You're aware of something I spoke about with the rest of the insiders, and that has arrived, and I will be doing another live stream with that as the main topic of discussion. So stay tuned for that. Should happen here. As soon as I get this built, we'll do that on a different stream, though. Maybe later this week. I have been busy with work. I got a little side job I got to finish up. Nice, nice. Yes, Ron Floyd is one of my Patreon supporters, which if you're interested in becoming one of them for as little as $1 a month, I will make sure that all the links for me are in the description of this video when it's said and done. But if you go back to any one of my videos in the past, you can find the link down in the description as ways that you can support the channel directly, or just click on a link and then do your regular shopping. I have Amazon. If you guys ever just shop at Amazon, just click on my link and then just go shopping. And it doesn't cost anything extra, but it does give me, a couple cents just for sending it that way. And I use that money to help buy things like filament, because it's just Amazon money that I'm getting. I have to spend it on Amazon. So I get parts and stuff like that. I bought some props and stuff recently. I try not to buy my FPV stuff from Amazon, because I don't know. I have found a reputable, like 4 main companies that I deal with. 5, I should take that back, 5. And I can pretty much get anything I need from them with a hand-signed letter thanking me. And that's where I kind of stick with, little mom and pop stores. Don't have any affiliate links set up with them yet, because I'm not that big of a reviewer, if you haven't noticed. All right, we will get to extend it. All right, there is a capacitor. I am going to install that. Where is my power? And the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to, let's see if I can, capacitor, and this is my battery lead, and I'm actually, what I do is I shove the leads right up the edge of the wire. That way when I solder it, it'll wick up there and solder my capacitor in place. Just like that. All right, so let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Gonna have to start soldering here any moment here. Just wants to do a little planning. Lining up of the hose. All right. Squishy, squishy. Down with the squishy. All right, so that's gonna be that. Let's see. This is the problem that I had with the other one, is that the ducts get in the way of my USB cable. Okay, that one should be good. Oh, let's see. I'm just checking for the arrow. I'm looking for the arrow. Ah, there's the arrow. Hey. There is an arrow on a flight controller to give you its default orientation. If you don't set it in that default orientation, you will have to change the orientation in the Betaflight so that it kind of knows, you know, which direction it's going in. So, guess I'm going to start by getting battery leads and the motors soldered up. Of course you are. Alright, time to fire up the old soldering iron. I am just using a good old Weller. Just a Weller. It's got just a 1 through 5 temperature on the front, an on and off, and a holder. Using some good old leaded solder. I like to use a rosin flux pen. And yeah. Just gotta get one thing. Oops. Tweezers, tweezers, where are my tweezers? I know you are right here somewhere. Tweezers, tweezers, where'd you get them tweezers? Just lay down, girl. Go on, lay down. Where's my tweezers? maybe I'll just have to use these instead. Okay, you're back. Wasn't too long, so I don't think you. No, you. I was looking for my tweezers while you were gone. I thought maybe you took them, but I can't find them anyways. Did you take my tweezers? All right. There's one more thing I'm gonna do though. Much better. All right. That a better view? Let's get a little closer for this. There we go. Where does this put me? Oh, hi. Hiya now. Doing good? Let's move up here. Yeah, all right. Okay, nah, you get your own tweezers. Okay. Let's see if this thing is. I'm going to concentrate on what I'm doing here now, gentlemen. Good. Come on, cooperate. That's better. Guys chatting? No. Okay. So let me play some music. I am just tinning all of my pads right now. These are my motor connections. One, two, three, four. Yes, good. I won't have to do any type of remapping. Okay. All looks good there. Music, rock and roll. I like a rock and roll. If I didn't have to worry about Copyrights. I would play some music for me. I could have some earphones in, but all right. I don't know how well you're seeing what I'm doing, but I'm going to start with motor 1. Alright, we're going to be like that. Going to have to tin these guys with some fresh solder. Always helps things flow better. Alright, let's try this again. One. Tweezers. I really do like this part of drones, by the way. I like putting them together. And then after the fact, you know, I know that this is something that I did, you know. I put this together. It's a good feeling. It's a good hobby. I built a couple airplanes back when I was flying airplanes. And man, you crash it one time and that's it, you know. These guys, most of the time, it's just a new set of props. You back up in the air very seldomly. There's something catastrophic. Well, I shouldn't say that. Once in a while, something else goes wrong. And it's more of a major repair than just putting a new set of props on. Recently I had that happen to me, where I had hit a gate during practice and fried the ESC, which is an all-in-one, which means you're replacing everything. Alright, so that's one side down here done. I'll get these wires all tucked in and placed right after the fact. I did leave them nice and long, that way if I decide that I ever want to, I don't know, use them on a different quad or anything, then I got nice long wires still. Just like that. Let's get. Let's solder at the other side first. Before we go permanently taping stuff down, I should do my battery as well. Let's see. Quick question. Prop guards you printed with flex with will flex with impact. That would be flexible. The guards force it to hit the props. Probably block the props from rotating. Yeah, I mean, if you hit something hard enough, it's definitely gonna stop it. But there are like posts that go in these things that kind of give it some rigidity. But yeah, you go hitting anything, and you're gonna cause some damage. But let's hope we don't get to that. It's a good possibility. What's up, Red Light? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, where was I? I'm gonna solder up this here. Oh, you're not looking at the right view. Sorry. What's up, Brad? Yeah, right on the head. I am red. Can't deny that fact. I got this over here as a sucker. Actually, I need to fix something. I went looking for my tweezers, and I turned my chair right in the way of my monitor. Alright. Did this kit design come with the prop guards? No. You can order them through the same place where you can get the frame. Most of the drone places. Well, you can actually get this right from Shendrone's website. He will print these for you. But most the drone shops nowadays are all providing 3D printing services as well. So you can get GoPro mounts, you can get the ducts for a lot of different models and stuff like that out there. So just food for thought. You're probably going to spend a lot more than you will if you were to like source it out through one of the people in the groups or something like that. But I went to the beach last night and I left my e-cig somewhere. Now I'm fighting the urge to go back to smoking. Don't do that. Don't do that. I actually months ago. This is the last time we went out before the pandemic hit and the lockdowns when they shut down the bars and stuff. But we went out and I'm like, I'm getting drunk tonight, and we got an Uber, and I left my big mod in the Uber, and I haven't seen it since. I could have got it back. It would have cost me like $15 for them to come back and get it, but I was like, this is a sign that I should just start to weed myself off of it, and I'm working on it still. Still not even a drag since I quit. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, Tony, what's up with your TiVo? Why is it not running? Alright, back to soldering up here. I'm going to do this battery lead. flux. Just helps things melt faster. In case you don't know that. I want to get a nice puddle, shiny metal, and for you to stay in place as I'm working with you. Focus, focus. I'm gonna do my best not to burn myself in front of you people tonight. Come on. Get hot. Get hot. Come on, girl. You got this. Come on. You don't want a cold solder joint. Big pad, big wire. Oh, I like it. I like it. I think I repaired everything that needed to be repaired, but I think that wire management, buy some filament. Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine's printer that we tried to do an upgrade on, and bricked the board because it didn't come with a bootloader, and got a new 32-bit card for controller, and I just can't get it to extrude. It just doesn't. He put a Flexion, and I don't know enough about the Flexion to be able to troubleshoot it without a bunch of research, I guess. Alright, that's 3 motors down. Yeah. But I did break out the old A-net, and actually I cannibalized my Delta for some parts in order to get my A-net printing TPU, because these ducts were too big to fit on my Delta. And my Delta printed the nutmeg, but it was too big or too small to fit the ducts for this on it. Okay, so that's that. Next is going to be the flight controller. And once again, there are arrows. And it's going to be... Where are you now? I know I located it once. Could have sworn it was like this. But maybe like this. Ah, there you are. Gotta get it right side up and the upside down. Now this guy gets connected to the board that I just hooked up with this little guy right this and like that. So that being said, I can actually set that aside. And work on this like this. Alright, so I got my cheat sheet here. This is my flight control. Alright, I got my camera on that side. Alright. Open sesame. Open sesame. Anybody chatting? How much you got tied up into this drone build? Okay, well, I'm going to say, I knew somebody was going to ask me and I wasn't prepared for that. I'm going to say all in all, I think it's like around $200 for all the parts. Hoping that camera's not too big. Thought it was smaller than this. What am I making? I'm putting together a drone, Paul. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this camera there is a mount, there is some wiring, and a controller, a bunch of screws. This is what I'm really interested in right here. A few of these wires. That's the controller. Why do you have a pin on you? That's weird. Come on. Smile on the brother. Everybody get together. Alright, so I should just need, not them. Alright, let's see. What setup am I putting on it? Ah, yes, somebody with a. This is the HGLRC Forward 325 VTX mini stack. Got a 35 amp 4-in-1 BL Heli 32. It comes with the VTX, the VTX everything, all in one. 25, 100, 200, 400, and 600 milliwatts. Try to love one another right now. Yes, right now. Alright, so that guy I don't need, I don't think. Voltage sense. No. I will get rid of you. So that's really all I need is these 3 wires right here. Nice, yeah. Do you have a squirt there, Mr. Mongo? Alright, next thing I know, I'm going to put, where are they? I'm going to put the stack mounts. Let's turn my soldering iron off here for a minute. We don't get all burnt. Tipped. Take a sip. Just because I want to make sure that this camera is going to fit. I'm going to put the mounts on this thing real quick. Camera, leave that over there, get this out of the way. This is what I'm not going to need. This I will need, this I will need. Let's try to get a little reorganized here. No donut frame. Alright, so this guy is going to match up like that. I got 4 corners. One, two, three, 4. Okay. My goal here is to start to utilize my Part 107 and possibly, you know, get some drone flying jobs. And maybe be able to quit my day job. Shh, don't tell my boss if he's listening. I'm not following any instructions here, just going off of my experience building. There are instructions on how to wire the stuff up. I am following that, obviously. Okay, now let's see how this camera's going to mount. Should probably put it right side up. Something like that. Tell me now. Oh, that could be a poopy situation here. Looks like I'm gonna have to. What motors did I pick? I picked. What did I do with the boxes? HDLRC 1407 3600s. Purple. Alright, so it appears as if, so that'll go like that, and then there's short guys that get pressed in there, and get pressed in there. Boop. Pressed in there. Pressed in there. And then I guess is this thing gonna do that to me again? Why do I have they go over that. Just like that. Ta-da! I got a little bit of more work to do on it, but oh, that's where it went, right there. Okay, so my camera is going to be an issue right now. So let's see. 5 volts ground. Video. Should be the same, but it's not. We'll see. I'm gonna have to print some kind of TPU mount for my my camera here, which is fine. I'll be able to do pretty much everything, but the only reason is because there's no way to. There's no holes in the frame that match up to the holes in the mount. Clean looking print. Yes, thank you. Print one of my good old trusty A-net. Alright, so I guess, shall I leave them long? These are going on this guy, face up, like this. Where did I put my reference sheet? Alright. So those guys right there. Right there. Second one over, yep. Volts cam. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm gonna get the right ones. Alright, you can't see what I'm working on, but at this point right now, I'm going to wire up the camera. Right. This thing is more of a pain in the butt than it's worth. That's the wrong thing. I thought I was going to like this, but I'm not sure if I do. Let's try this one instead. Where was I going? I'm going right there. Time to warm the iron back up. So take a quick drink and a vape break. What you flying these days, Mongo? I'll show you. This is what the guys are all flying in my group. Little 3-inch toothpick. Thing's so fun. So fun. I love flying. It's just so much fun, period. Just so much fun. All right. Hopefully this will heat up quick enough. All right. Got 7 people up in here. How we looking? Am I doing all right? So how have I been, Paul? I've been busy. Things have just been just crazy busy. Just working every day. Trying to keep my head above water. Just been a big pain in the butt. How about yourself? Everybody's healthy, I hope. Alright, we're going to get back to El Soldero. These pads are very, very small. It's the camera portion. Got a hot or a positive, negative, and a signal. Just doing fine. Good to hear. Alright, we got hot, positive. Come on. Positive, negative. So I'll do that after. And the signal. Okay. And Freddy Headaches, Harvest Frame. Squeak, Donut Squirt. Not Lookout Rooster and the Tango 2 radio. Nice. I am waiting for my Radio Master T16. I have the TBS micro crossfire module waiting for it. This is, I have an XM Plus right now because I'm just using a Tyrannus right now. But as soon as I get that radio, this is going to get TBS as well. Crossfire. Okay, there's that. Next, I need to hook up, let's see, I got the camera, now the VTX. VTX has got some wires of its own. Where are they? That must be these. 5 on the left. Okay, so the VTX got a positive, negative, smart audio, and the video in. So the camera sends the video to the flight controller, puts the OSD information on it, and then puts it out the VTX to your goggles. And that's the way it all works. And that is going to get hooked up over here on the right hand side. Positive, negative, positive, negative, VTX. I don't like that spot. That's for the GPS. Alright. Positive, negative, the VTX, and then I'm going to use, let's see, I got UART. UART2 is right there. UART3 is right there. I'm going to use TX3. Time to tin, din, din, din. I'm gonna flex this. Flex, flexy. Come on. And then TX3, I said. Come on. Jeez. I want to take the solder. Tin each one of the wires, tin each one of the pads. And you really don't even have to add any solder after. VTX positive. VTX negative. Camera. And smart audio. So remember, on the VTX, side it is receive, and the flight controller needs to transmit information that you're sending via the sticks to the VTX. Now once you get now if you get into Crossfire, there's actually ways to use the Crossfire receiver to change your channel using Lewis scripts. So I will be getting into that here very soon as once again all my radio stuff comes together. So back to soldering. Alright, so the VTX is connected. Next I need to hook up the receiver, which once again I'm going to be using. This is a an RS or RXR XSR. Yeah, say that 10 times fast. Got telemetry and everything. Will be just a temporary situation, because like I said, I will be using. Alright, let's make sure I got what I need here. It's going to be going into a UART. S bus in, S bus out. Make sure telemetry is disabled on the slate. No, that's. Yeah, it should just be. Who the heck? Just these three guys. We still got 5 people watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna hardwire this, so I'm gonna just cut. Not really worried about weight on this guy for the most part. I'm not racing or anything, so a little bit of extra wire ain't gonna hurt nothing. All right. So there's that. Now, let's see where we're going to connect this guy to. According to this, it's on the bottom. We got TX1, RX1, ground, alright, S bus. What was calling that? Yeah, we're just gonna go to TX RX1 right there. Ground and 5 volts. There's 5 volts. Ground. Where's RX? RX1, right there in the corner. Tucked right up in the corner. Good thing it's not a baby. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay, there's my ground. Oh, let's tin some of these, I guess. How we doing out here, fellas? Still got 5 of you peacefully watching me. Hope I'm not boring you to death. Just up in here building a quad. Alright, here we go. Here's my 5. Here's my ground. RX1. Alright. So, got motors, got camera, receiver, VTX. Just basically got to put this. Turn that guy off. Alright, so this guy's gonna go like this. Let's make sure one last time. Arrow, arrow, VTX. Gotta put some rubber protectors. Whoa. Lost one. Gotta put rubbers on it. Not practicing safe flying without rubbers. Okay, now VTX. I'm going to mount like cameras going up there. Okay, just like that. Nice. Thank you guys for at least just letting it play. It does give me watch time, which is something I'm kind of in lack of because I haven't been posting any videos lately. But I'm always open to suggestions as far as something to do. I can only say my creative juices are sometimes robbed from me by my daytime job, and it wouldn't hurt to say, hey man, make this, hey man, do this. Open to suggestions. Trying to get this flight controller plugged into the PCB. Okay, so just need a few nuts put on top. Let me grab some of that. That is my dog drinking in the background, just in case you were wondering. You can see the microphone is picking it up, so kind of an odd sound to hear in the background if you don't know what's going on. Did I put that on upside down? I did. Poopy shit. Put it on upside down. So I want access to my antenna. What are you doing, girl? You come say hi? Come here. Come say hi. Let's try this. Hey, look at that. There she is. It's an antenna connection. And this time I will make sure I will hook up my... Hey, Logical Waste, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Yes, it's definitely been a minute. Life has been like a box of chocolates. Just never know what you're gonna get. It's been an interesting couple of months for sure. That's my girl. What are you doing? No. You just lay down. I don't want to play. I'm in the middle of a live stream. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? No? More like a box of turds. Well, you know. I guess it's all your perception, you know? The glass could be half empty. The glass could be half full. But either way, there's room for more liquor. Lay down. Good girl. Okay. Last bit, just got to get this section of my flight stack tethered down. Huh. That's funny that you're playing Red Dead Redemption there. I would have not guessed that. All right. Here she is. Now I just got to do the final parts here, which are going to include, but are not limited to, oh, I'm just getting something different for that possibility. I have another quad here that needs work done on it. I could theoretically, maybe not. I'll have to do some printing, I guess, for the camera, because she's a big one. I thought I was ordering a different camera than this, and I'll have to figure out something for that. But it's not going to stop me from finishing this portion of it. So let me make sure that I get this fastened. Okay. Got that. So let's dun, 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 dun. Where did you go? There you are. Well, I guess this is the moment of truth. I'm gonna fix this real quick. See what this camera looks like. All right, so basically where I'm at right now is I need to plug it in, see what happens. Let me do something here real quick, I guess.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So let us, I guess, I'm going to take this, copy, just going to rename it. Squirt. Shoot. Got it spelled right. Oop, there you go. Squirt. Okay, I'm just setting it up with telemetry on. Let me get a battery. But make sure nothing happens. I bought a smoke test first. Smoke test first. Got the smoke tester. Alright. Oh. Turns out the exhaust from my laptop was like right here where I've had my soda. Oh, it's warm diet Dr. Pepper. Ew. All right. Now why did that smoke? What the fuck? So much for freaking smoke stoppers. What a freaking son of a gun. It's two stacks, did the same thing. But I think it's just the VTX though. Oh, crap. Alright, that's working. I know you can't see my screen. I was going to do this separately, but I didn't. So what did I say I was going on? You are... What was that? Oh... Who's paying attention? Where did I put my receiver on? on 1. And what did I put? VTX I put on 3. Right? Or is that 2? Over there. It's 2. Yes. Save and reboot. I don't know if you guys are chatting at me. Okay, so configuration, I got props out. I'm going with D-Shot 300. I'm going to go with 4 and 4. 180, that's right. I'm going to call this my squirt V2 S-Bus and save and reboot. Okay. I don't even know what version's on here. Let's find out. 4.1.5. All right. So next I need to. That's a good sound. I'm just checking. That's one thing I didn't check. What's my VTX channel? Receiver, no, I want advance and video transmitter, frequency fat, channel 2, power 25, save, and disconnect. Got a little receiver there. Unplug you. Let's see. Let's see if I can see any video. I'm thinking possibly my actual It did. Wow, it takes an awful long time to boot up. Alright.
Inactivity alarm.
So I've got no video. Which is the same thing that happened with that stack on the other one. Oh man, it just irks me. Alright, well, let's see if I can get this receiver bound up. It's a tricky little thing. You gotta do it three-handed. Little tiny bind button you gotta push. I don't know if you guys are chatting at me. I've been busy. Haven't seen them since got one and swapped them out when needed. Try to bind this again. Well, that's not good. Oh, shit just went to hell in a handbasket for me. All right, be like that. Yes. Okay, so I've got Mountain Radio. Let's go back into Betafly.
Telemetry lost.
I don't think I'm going to get it to fly tonight. Maybe. Going back into beta flight now that I've got my Alright, let's go to my modes. Okay, so I've got to have it plugged in order to get the receiver to work. Let's make sure I'm does not look like I am save. Okay. I just gotta make a couple checks here real quick because apparently I don't have something turned on right. Alright, so the receiver is over there. I think got to do a little disassembly here. I gotta get some sleep. All right, Tony. Just note where you marked left off on the stream, and then you should just go back and finish watching the rest of it, because it will be up for you to watch. Yeah, it's definitely something on this. Definitely something. Yeah, nothing burnt down there, so the only thing is I went let's see. Ah, completely wrong pad. Okay. Hooked up my RX to the wrong pad. That's all. Okay, so now we should be better. Alright, we want to go to receiver.
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Ports. Just one more check on this. X3.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Alright. Still not seeing my receiver. Showing that I'm connected. So RC is what then? RC is my S bus. UART 3 is my tramp. Of course, I don't have that hooked up right now, so it doesn't make a difference. Let's try that one. No. Why are you not? Configuration. S bus. Huh.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
So my receiver's powered. I'm getting, but I'm not getting anything going into here.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Configuration. Let me.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
I just had you. Where did I put you? Let me check something here. 'Cause I got this set up the same way, pretty much. So let's check it. Nothing something else? You refer to something
Telemetry
else. Ports. Okay. Okay. I can do that. That seems easy enough. Got it set on UART 6 for some reason. Let's try it now.
Telemetry recovered.
Okay.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Receiver. Still not. Huh. It shouldn't be this difficult. I've done it before and I had no problem. And then suddenly, S bus and this is called RC ports. Anybody chatting? No. So what I've got is a receiver. Do I not have okay. So everything's there, it's working. Come on, baby, give me what I need. Just get me connected with my V server. Ports, receiver, nothing. One maybe? Oh, the fun, the fun, the fun. Now, if I didn't live stream this, I wouldn't have these problems. If I had to go live streaming. All right. Now, I want to go to receiver still. Still nothing. get it.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Alright, so once again, I got an RX, S port, S bus. It's going to the RC. S bus is going to the RC. Got 1, 3, 2, 6, 'Where is I'm just about to change it if I don't get it on this one. Alright, we're just gonna put it on. Which one am I gonna have free? Which one are you? You have 1. Let's go. Wait, this RX. Okay, just gonna change the UART, I guess. See if I get
Telemetry lost.
somewhere else. Where are you guys at? Anybody? Nobody's chatting. Only 2 people watching. I've lost you. Oh well. It is 11:30. Change the UART. So who's still watching? Who's still with me? Anybody? Anybody still watching me burn shit up? Just waiting for my hot iron to get hot again. Nobody there. It's getting warm. It's getting there. Oh, Ron, you're still here. Good. Thanks for sticking around. Just checking on what I'm connecting here again. No, that's my buzzer. Where is RX? RX2. I don't see RX2. I see RX3. Guess let's go with RX3. Remember that, Ron? We're going to RX3. Alright, let's see if we get some luck this time. Got no...
Telemetry recovered.
RX2. Alright, let's see, receiver. I still don't have.
Receiver still connected. Welcome to OpenTX.
RX3. Did I do it on 3? No. Guess I'm getting tired and frustrated. And I'm not having any luck. Why is it not freaking giving it to me? Alright, just for SG here, I'm gonna try something.
Telemetry lost.
Ports. RX1. Just looking things over just to check. see if I can figure out. That's my camera. That's my VTX. See, this has actually got an S bus in, but same thing. I don't think I'm gonna get power. What did I call this guy? Is this register 1? Hmm. I gotta make sure my receiver's working here. For some reason, I'm not getting. Okay.
Telemetry lost.
Okay, so I'm getting telemetry.
Telemetry lost.
So I know I'm bound.
Telemetry recovered.
Alright, so I'm not getting any connection. Okay.
Telemetry lost.
Once again, I think I know what I did because I'm just not paying attention. Oh, that's my smart. Okay, smart audio is on 3. Where is the receiver? Alright, I'm going back to the research here. I'm having some difficulty here all of a sudden. I don't get it. RX1 TX RX3. I don't want RX3 though. Guess I'm gonna go back to RX1. So it was on. Let's try it again. Okay, back on RX1. Hopefully this will do it. Receiver.
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
Try to bind it again. No, shouldn't have to. Got telemetry. Frick won't it take it in my board? Am I hooking it to the wrong spot completely here? That is RX1. No. My memory either. So, I am Not sure right now. Why this is happening. Let's see. Thank you for the product. Two to 6. That should be good. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna do research here real quick. Google is my friend. Let's see. To an RX, yeah. I'm doing it right. I just don't know why it's not connecting. I don't know why it's not connecting. I'm on RX1. Configuration. S-Bus. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I might end up having to do a whole new frickin' stack in this. This again.
Telemetry recovered.
Everything's working there.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
I don't know what part I got with this guy as far as the setup either, but
Telemetry lost.
I'll be a son of a gun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do one more thing. Well, that's the things I didn't get. I don't know if I actually got this guy working because it smoked too.
Telemetry recovered.
Those guys working. Alright, so that being said,
Telemetry lost.
I'm gonna do one more thing. See if that's gonna get me anything. And then all right.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
All right, well, I've pretty much given every
Telemetry lost.
everything that I can think of, and my receiver is bound, but I am just not getting any controls in Beta Flight. It doesn't show my receiver is connected at all. So, yes, Ron, thank you for sticking around as long as you have. I think that I am going to give this thing a rest too. And probably going to have to get on the internet and make another purchase of a couple more parts and go back to the drawing board with this. Oh, God. But anywho, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I didn't get what I wanted accomplished, but I guess you win some, you lose some. But both of these quads right here, both of these quads are two that I put the same stack in, and the same thing happened, which was immediately, as soon as I plugged in, the VTX smoked. So that being said, I'm going to contact the company and see what they have to say about this whole situation, because I don't know. Is it coincidental that two did the same thing, or is the common denominator me and I screwed them both up? But that being said, I can't do anything more with it right now. So thanks everybody, the one person who's still sticking there around, and those who stuck around this long. I appreciate you indulging me. Thank you for stopping inside the Mind of Matt. Keep on coming back, because there's going to be more. Happy printing. Be safe pouring. And have fun flying. Peace.